Good morning and welcome our online political science class. Hopes you all are enjoying. Our first lesson is going on. Lesson name is Post World War Political Developments. In the previous lecture we learned about First World War. Now let's see Second World War. So do you remember in the First World War it was between Allied power, that is Britain, France, Russia, Italy and America, and the central powers were Germany, Austria, Hungary, Ottoman Empire and Bulgaria. Now let's see the Second World War. The Second World War was fought between 1939 and 1945. It proved to be far more destructive than the First World War. Not only was it more widespread compared to the First World War, but also more advanced technology was employed in this war. Countries which took part in the Second World War once again face a situation of economic crisis. Now let's see the countries involved in the Second World War. Allied powers: Britain, France, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, India, Soviet Union, China and America. And Axis powers were Germany, Japan and Italy. America played a major role in the Second World War. It has manufactured nuclear weapons. In order to end the war, it dropped 2 nuclear weapons on 2 cities of Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, on 6th and 9th August 1945 respectively. The Second World War ended with the defeat of Germany in Europe and Japan in Asia. Among the many events that took place in the world after Second World War was the beginning of the Cold War. 1945 to 1991 is the long period of Cold War. Let us take stock of a few changes in this period. Now before to see the Cold War, let me explain about the Second World War. Let's see. The Second World War was fought from 1939 to 1945 between the Allied powers and Axis powers. Who were the Allied powers? Let's see here. They were, look at here the first, Britain, very small country, Britain, France is also near to the Britain, then Australia, here is Australia, then Canada, this is the Canada, you can see in your textbook also, New Zealand near to Australia, then India, you know India, Soviet Union is this, and China, here is China near to India, and America means USA. These were the Allied powers, and Axis powers were Germany, which is near to France, then Japan, here is the small islands, and Italy, here is it is also one of the European country. So these were the countries. It was between the Allied powers and Axis powers. The Second World War was more destructive than the First World War. It was more widespread than the First World War and more advanced technology was used in this war. America played a major role in the Second World War. It dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Japan in Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end the war. These are the some name of countries who were involved in the Second World War. The war ended with the defeat of Germany and Japan. These are the Indian soldiers who were also participated in the Second World War. This is America dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Japan in Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end the war. And this war ended with the defeat of Germany and Japan. So this was the Second World War. Now let's see the Cold War. America and Soviet Union, who were allies in the Second World War, become competitors as soon as the war got over. The cooperation between them gave way to rivalry. This rivalry occupies a period of 40 to 45 years of international politics. There was no open war between these two countries, but there was such a tension in their relations that it seemed that a war would erupt anytime. The concept of Cold War is used to describe the condition where there is no actual war, but there are such a tension in the circumstances that they may be responsible to cause war. In this period, America was already a superpower, but the Soviet Union also tried to become a superpower by making nuclear weapons and by increasing its military might. The struggle for power, arms race, differences in ideologies, attitude of checkmating each other by strategies and counter strategies gave rise to the Cold War. Here ideologies means different stream of ideas. Okay, let's see about this Cold War. America and Soviet Union, who were allies, who were friends, but become rivals. Rivals means competitors soon after the end of Second World War. Means in the Second World War they were friends, but when the Second World War over, they became rivals. They were competitors. Their rivalry means competition described as Cold War. Latest for over 45 years. It was the this Cold War lasted for over 45 years, that is from 1945 to 1991. 1945 to 1991. This was the period of Cold War. The term Cold War describes a situation where there is no actual war but such intense tension that may lead to war. America was already a superpower and the Soviet Union aspired to become a superpower by making nuclear weapons and by increasing its military might. The struggle for power, arms race, differences in the ideologies, attitude of checkmating each other by strategies and counter strategies gave rise to Cold War. Now let's see the next. What is the effect of the Cold War? One by one we'll see the effects of the Cold War. Here the first effect of the Cold War, creation of military organization. Creation of military organization. During the Cold War, both the superpowers created military organization. Both superpower means America and Soviet Union. The respective superpowers took up the responsibility of the security of the countries joining the military organization led by them. NATO means North Atlantic Treaty Organization was a military organization under the dominance of America, while the Warsaw Pact was a military organization under the command of the Soviet Union. Let's see. America formed North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, and the Soviet Union formed Warsaw Pact. The superpower took up the responsibility of security of the countries joining their military organization. Means in the world who were joining to these two powers for their security, the countries it was the responsibility of America and Soviet Union. So they took up the responsibility of the security of countries who were joining to their military organization. The second effect of the Cold War is the bipolarization of the world. Bipolarization means there were two powers. It means two superpowers. During the Cold War, most countries of the world joined either of the two superpower blocks. Such a division of the nation of the world in two groups is bipolarization. Bipolarization means two superpower. The scope of the Cold War increased due to this, and the sphere of tension spread. Okay, see here, most countries joined either of the two power blocks. Such a division of the nation of the world in two groups is biopolarization. The scope of the Cold War increased and the sphere of tension spread due to biopolarization. In the world there were two superpowers. One is America, one is Soviet Union, and all the countries were divided into they were joining to these two powers. It is called biopolarization of the world. Now let's see page number 61. Here is the one. Let's do this. It is homework for you to find out there. The Cuban Missile Crisis 1962 was an important event in the Cold War period. Find out more about this event. So it is your homework. You should find out about this Cuban Missile Crisis. Cuba is the name of country, and you should find out more about this event. Now let's see the next. Do you know? The Communist Revolution took place in 1917 in Russia, and the Soviet Union came into being. In a short while, the Soviet Union came up as a superpower in international politics, but there were extreme differences between America and Soviet Union. For example, here they given the more information about America and the Soviet Union. Let's see what is that. The USA was a democratic state advocating capitalism, while the Soviet Union advocates socialism and a one-party authoritarian system. Both the superpowers wanted to expand their own dominance in the world. America wanted to spread capitalism, while the Soviet Union wanted to spread socialism. Both countries started making effort to pull smaller countries into their respective bloc in order to increase their hegemony. As a result, Europe was ideologically divided. Western European countries joined the bloc led by America, while Eastern European countries joined the bloc led by Soviet Union. These superpowers espoused the policy of extending military and economic help to the countries in their respective blocs. Now let's see, before to explaining this, do you know, I need to explain about capitalism. Capitalism means the economic system in which business are owned and run for profit by individual and not by the state. See, the capitalism means what? Capitalism means the economic system in which business and job or whatever are owned and run for profit by individual and not for the state. Okay, now the socialism means what? Socialism means the political idea that is based on the belief that all people are equal and that money and property should be equal divided. Money and property should be equal divided. This is the socialism. So see here, the USA was a democratic state advocating capitalism. Means America was advocating capitalism, to the side of the capitalism, and the Soviet Union advocates socialism and had one party authoritarian system. So America and USSR wanted to expand their own dominance in the world. America wanted to spread capitalism, whereas the Soviet Union wanted to spread socialism. Both made effort to win over smaller countries into their bloc to increase their hegemony. To their hegemony means to their dominance. So Europe was ideologically divided into two parts. Western European countries joined the bloc led by America, and East European countries joined the bloc led by the Soviet Union. The superpowers gave military and economic help to the countries in their respective blocs. So today we'll stop till here. Hope you understood it. You read this chapter or whatever topic I taught you at least twice and try to understand it. Thank you.